Alright boys, Manticore with the M9 coil again. Now, I'm using the M9 coil. And you know, the parameters, depending on the size of the coil, can change, obviously. The results could change somewhat. You see that gold ring? Now, it is elevated slightly above that nail. That could exist in any sports field, any old house site, you name it. Alright. Even dry sand, non-salt sand. I've got my favorites key again set up. Alright. I've noise canceled machine. We're at 23 sensitivity. Now, we're not going to be sweeping very high above this. This could be a 2-inch deep scenario. Alright. All-terrain low conductors. Watch what happens here. Mash the horseshoe button. Now it's sort of dark out here, and I can barely see that trace. Taking the horseshoe button off. Alright, so I barely can see that trace. No ID there. Notice that. So I've got signal. I barely can see the trace. It's dark out here. I wonder if it's bright outside. I don't have any ID. I can clearly see the nail. See that? You see that gold ring laying there, right? 10-carat gold ring. ID comes in sometimes it don't. I go to all-terrain high conductors. Look what happens. You see that? Okay. Now, disclaimer here, and I've done looked at this. The behavior that you're seeing with this machine with low conductors, sizable, like nickels, gold rings. Now, the size of the iron can drive the outcome. You know, if we get a railroad spike and lay down there instead of that nail, it's not going to do what it's doing on that gold ring, okay? You see that? So, you know, we're just letting this detector behavior help us. You know, was this actually intentional by Mind Lab? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We use what we can. All right. But you can clearly see, I'm back in all-terrain low conductors. So I got a pick and I don't have any ID, but I can clearly see the iron up there, without a doubt. So I don't even know really what the ID of that target is. Go to all-terrain high conductors and I'm seeing that. See how that works? Now, solo setting smaller targets, specks of foil, smaller, lower conductive, standalone targets. Well, all-terrain low conductors should give generally better signal versus all-terrain high conductors. So we know, odds-wise, when we see what this machine is doing here in all-terrain high conductors, and we see that all-terrain low conductors is even struggling to give an ID, and the trace is minuscule at best, we know that's probably not a solo setting, lower conductive, non-ferrous target. Smaller. It's got some kind of size to it. Gold ring size, smaller gold ring, medium gold ring, US nickel. That kind of stuff. Some of your pewter buttons and relic sights. Okay, so another little demo here with the mighty Manticore. That's going to conclude the video.